So far this series, we've been all over the world to find the quickest and the cleverest of intelligent sports teams. But now it's au revoir to all of that and bienvenue à Nice for this, the deciding event in the Intelligent Sport World Series. The French Riviera is not only famous for sun, sea, sand and fashion, it's now increasingly a place for business. Like here at Sophia Antipolis, where some of the companies we'll be seeing in action have their offices. Right now, however, they're congregating somewhere not known for business, but more for adventure, as we head into stage one with 39 teams who've come from 6 qualifying events across the globe to compete for the Intelligent Sport World title. BG Asia Pacific won the M1 Asia Challenge to become the first qualifiers. And after a muddy week in Sheffield at the Microsoft UK Challenge, 8 British teams secured their places at the final, led by the winners of that event, AWE. Stop laughing, HP. The Spanish Masters only managed 3rd at the Cisco Euro Challenge and qualified behind the British winners Barclays.
Yes! 24!
The BG US Challenge provides another 8 teams for the final, with St Jude's All-Stars and the Boy Scouts of America leading the charge of the North Americans as they hope to raise their game in a contest that the Europeans have always dominated. Stage 1 is a gruelling 5 hours of biking and running around here, Col de Vence. The trick is to go to as many checkpoints as possible to accumulate as much time bonus as possible and to avoid making those little mistakes that mean it can all be over before it began. After a near false start, Asian champions BG are the first of the stage instructions. But there is a lot more to it than that for any team with hopes of taking on the unbeaten world champions, Airbus. So you've had your hat-trick of wins. Are you looking for a 4th?
Yeah, we certainly are. We're here to enjoy ourselves and try and do as well as possible. With these events, you never can tell, but that's what we're aiming for.
Stage 1 is all about planning, lots of running and some rocky mountain biking on terrain that can only be described as unsuitable for either. We're within sight of the French Alps here, but eyes need to be fixed on the floor on ground like this. The teams of 4 split up into biking and running pairs and head out across the mountains, first in search of insurance and tax points, which, having taken care of these legal niceties, allows them to collect a car. More cars equal more time bonus equals more chance of winning.
Thank you very much.
Teams have got 5 hours to fill their garage, and each car collected has to be brought back here to score the time bonus. Airbus making best use of the 5-hour stage time so far as they come in first for the first score. But being the fittest team alone isn't enough to stay on top if their strategy isn't right. And Tom Gibbs, as ever, is the team leader.
Right, guys, plan, here it is, okay? Just ignore the camera crane. This is what I reckon. Take a minute here. T3, I3, down, okay? Watch out for that out of bounds there. Right, who's got guys, can I just have a bit? Sorry. We haven't finished yet. When you get back, yeah, we'll then send runners out to go and get 1 and 8.
With Pete James in the team too, a man who's won almost everything there is to win in adventure racing, they'll be hard to stop.
Pretty sorted, everyone's strong this year. Maybe the most physically strong team we've had so far, I'd have said.
Really?
Yeah.
So you think this is the best team you've had?
Not necessarily the same thing, of course. I mean, intellectually, we've got a couple of weak points.
Oh!
Yeah.
Who?
Well, I was thinking more myself, but yeah, there we are, yeah.
If Airbus have the edge in physical ability, Kinetic always seem to have the brain power when it counts. And soon they're popping in and out with various models of car too, enough to keep Airbus looking over their shoulders as the second place team plans their next move.
They've gone for 3.
Who else?
Airbus.
No, they haven't.
No, so it's 2.
you know what your plan is?
2 guys out running at the moment, collecting insurance and tax for ones which are the furthest away over there. So once they get back, we've got a bike ride to do.
HP Spain are usually amongst the strongest of the continental Europeans, and as ever, they're relaxed about the mental and physical challenges of the stage.
It's fine. I think it's a very long stage and we can do well. Let's see what the other teams do. So, I don't know.
In terms of preparation overall, how's it been coming into this event?
Well, this year we haven't prepared a lot. We have... No, I'm not.
Looking a bit lost in France at the moment though, and Intelligent Sport Dream Team Airbus are having trouble finding the very same insurance points.
I couldn't see any board or anything.
I mean, there's no guarantees with this competition. One of the nice things about it is it's so easy to throw it all away at any stage of the game, and well, the team's record's very strong. You always know that can happen. It's never something you can sit back and relax on.
Sorry Tom, went HP up there just a moment ago, and it wasn't there then. It ends with some sort of synchronised running display as these two teams fail to find the checkpoint, and Kinetic are right on the money.
What are you doing? How's it going? All right. How's it going for you guys? Not bad at all. Still third one. We've already done 2 and 7. Our guys are on the bikes getting the other 2.
All going very nicely then for Kinetic, whilst the stage is slowly unravelling for Airbus as they suffer a puncture and lose more time.
Nah, cheap. World's slowest puncture repair. Do you have to undo it there?
And it's all smiles for Kinetic as another visit to the board reveals that they're in the lead on the stage.
Can you go biking again?
I can.
And he does.
Brilliant effort, lads. Well done. Cheers, thank you.
Well done.
Cheers, guys.
No way.
How was that?
Bloody horrible.
Caught on toe again.
Airbus mixed team there, and not a bad outfit themselves. And yes, there is something wrong with this picture, or at least something wrong with the bike.
It's a little bit trickier.
When did you lose the seat?
About 2 hours ago.
Ooh, sounds uncomfortable. And a late dash for the teams who are getting uncomfortably close to the stage time limit.
Stroll in the countryside.
How many cars?
3, 2, 1.
How was it?
Nightmare.
Well done.
Nightmare.
You all right?
No.
Stephen, Mark, awesome. It's Mary too long.
We don't have hills in Houston. DP!
Dipping here, guys.
Airbus are out of time.
Blown it. Bloody blown it.
Just one person. Every dipper. How's it going?
Only the one.
Not that well. I'm not sure if we got one of the cars and just punctured on the last one.
So, bruised egos and a bloody year for the champions on stage 1, which they failed to win. It's a new experience for them, and the champions have got plenty to think about. Heading back down to the French Riviera with Kinetic taking a narrow lead. Soitron of Slovakia are third ahead of VT, the Airbus mixed team HP and Detica. No Americans at the top just yet, which shows in the Santa Maria Cup standings. This is a Ryder Cup style contest between Europe and America, with each continent nominating a number of teams to score on each stage. The US needs some gritty performances on the night navigation of stage 2, and the Boy Scouts deliver just that, bringing the Santa